This is Brian, and welcome back to Illusion of Gaia. Yeah, we just got to Edward's castle, and yeah, eventually these guys do come and meet me in the middle, I guess. This is King Edward's castle. I must report this intrusion. Will shows the letter to the guard. The guest of the king? I'm sorry, you may pass. That's right. Now, there are some different ways to go here. Like, one of these pillars, if I remember right, actually has somebody you need to look for if you want to get one of the red jewels. This is King Edward's castle. Go to the second floor if you want to meet King Edward. King Edward is having breakfast. Wait a while, then enter. In exchange, I will give you one red jewel. Yeah, I'm not sure what that person said before, because I was just kind of tapping to try to make sure I found him. Don't raise your voice and mind your manners. I don't think there's anything else I can do really yet. This is the underground prison. Innocent people can't enter. So your will, you were summoned by King Edward? Be careful when you meet with him. What's that mean? I love you. Well, he's shy. I'm glad that somewhere in the world there is someone who is thinking of me. Okay, I guess that guard's in love with the maid. I think she's a maid. This is the princess's room. Strangers can't enter. Who is it? A guest? This is just a shabby boy. It's me, Kara. Oh, that voice. Let him in or I'll tell everyone your old nickname. Oh, pardon me. Please enter. I'm at a loss. You, yesterday. I was told to bring the crystal ring to King Edward. Terrible. It's terrible. Again, my father is trying to take something important from someone. I'd escaped from the castle before. Now they won't let me go out. Recently, something very strange has happened in the castle. My mother has hired a famous hunter. It's ominous. Princess, let's go. I feel scared. My father and mother seem to have changed. Please save me. Take me out of here. Please. Princess, please come back, Will. Yeah. Your business is finished. Get out. Okay. I think now we just need to go and talk to the king, which I believe that's going to be the only way to go to him. I don't remember what's over here, but I don't think it's anything. Yeah. Recently a hunter was hired. I wonder what the king is thinking. He's thinking he wants to hunt something, I guess. So you are Will. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Let's go see King Edward. If you want to see the king, keep your wits about you. I don't want to. He wanted me to see me. Queen Edwina? Edward and Edwina? The king sent you the letter. Talk to him. Your Will? You look so shabby. Well, did you bring the crystal ring? It doesn't really matter what you say here, because if you say yes, well, you don't have it. How dare you say such a thing to me? Gods, throw this impudent weasel in prison. Then go to Will's house and find the ring. Yes, sir. Ma'am, save me. Did you say ma'am? Did she not like that he called her ma'am? I suppose he should have said Your Highness or something. Yeah, I wonder why I have to suffer so. I wonder what will become of me now. Anyway, I have to think of a way to get out of here. Yes, and that brings us into Edward's prison. Someone was chained to this ball. Yeah, I mean, that's usually what a ball and chain is for. This moss has seen thousands of prisoners come and go. Those prisoners must have been encouraged by any sign of life. It's locked. I think now we just need to wait. You have to interact with the things in the cell, and eventually something will happen. It shouldn't take more than like 20 or 30 seconds, I don't think. A soldier's whisper comes from a hole in the ceiling. It's today's rations of bread. Even Moss drinks water. We'll taste some of the bread. The bread is hard. It's the worst thing he's ever tasted. For some reason, he really misses Grandma Lola's creative cuisine. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that Lola's melody, it actually takes up an inventory space here too. So let's get rid of the jewel and send that to Gem. Even in prison, we can still do that. Time passes slowly, but the long day is ending. It pains me to think of the prisoners' feelings, not knowing what they should do. While I was trying to think of a way out, I drifted off to sleep. A familiar voice speaks from the flute. Will, this is your father. Father? You were a cute child, but now you've grown up. Isn't Grandma Lola's pie delicious? Sure, Dad. Where are you? I can't tell you now. I have something to ask of you. Listen. No, you deserted me. Yes, if it's your wish. I want you to save me. I, too, was once held in this cell. Look at the left-hand wall. This? Have you heard anything from Grandpa Bill? Grandpa? He was an architect. Your grandpa knows the secret of that stone. Secret? Starting now, you will encounter a terrible thing. Do I have to? Pick up the stone your enemy left. The power of the crystal is contained there. That power will prove to be your ally. You must make a pilgrimage to the ruins of the world to find the mystic statues. The closer you get to the crystal, the stronger the evil power will be. Will. No time. Quickly. First, to the Incan ruins. The flute's voice fades and disappears. Oink oink. Well, who could that be? I wonder if this is Kara's pig. What luck! There's a letter and a key tied to its tail. The letter read, Sorry to hear that you're in prison. It's terrible what my father's done. But hear what I have to say. I, too, am a prisoner. In a prison of silk and gold. Oh, I feel so bad for you. But tonight I will leave the castle forever. You also will be free. Signed, Kara. You have the key. And we actually do need to equip it. As he turns the prison key, the steel door opens with a dull sound. Now, I don't remember if that ever goes out of our inventory, if we're stuck with it. I don't need anyone's help. I can get out by myself. Okay, bud. Looks like one of the soldiers. Wonder if he messed up. Here's a dark space. I guess let's go ahead and use it. When you defeat all the enemies in an area, you will get a jewel that increases your abilities. Press the start button to see the locations of your enemies. Find the demons and defeat them. Record what's happened so far? Yes. So yeah, we're gonna get our first real battle in the game coming up here. So you actually attack with your flute. And I like the system in this game. It's set up to encourage you to actually defeat all of the enemies in every area. Because once you get them all, you'll get an increase like that. Your HP is increased. When you defeat all of the enemies around you, a jewel will appear. And also, when you pick up those jewels, you can see that's increasing my number in the middle up there. The dark power. So I got 7. I think when you get that up to 100, it gives you an extra life, basically. The hearts will go up. Right now I'm at 0. This place is going to be pretty straightforward. Enemies are pretty easy. And yes, if you press start, that does show you how many enemies that are in an area and how many treasures are available. And yeah, sometimes you do need to defeat an enemy like that to break a barrier. Fairly simple but satisfying battle mechanics, I think. Could just be this guy left. Yeah. I did take a hit from him there, but yeah. Now my strength is increased. And it opens the door. So we got 1 treasure and 15 enemies in this area. But now I can kill them faster because my strength's up. This has the same shape as the statue from the Seaside Cave. And what's with this little thing flying around me now? Okay, yeah, it said, what are you doing? Come here, the demon will get you. You bastard. Oh, I thought I finished that guy off. Guess he just went down below. Thought I was avoiding that. Defense is increased. I'm actually not doing that well, considering and taking some damage. Yeah, switches like that will sometimes change your directions and which ways you can go. Take another herb there if I need to use it. Hoping I can get by without that. But yeah, this area is complete. We're gonna have a couple eels here again, it looks like. Let me move forward and see if I can kill off some other stuff first. And then I take a stupid hit from this guy. Well, I guess. Let's go ahead and use one. Because I don't want to take a game over already here. Of course, if I use that, now I probably won't take damage from this guy. That's always the way it goes. It won't go in. Maybe it's rusty. But yeah, if you jump from the ledge above, of course, that'll do it. And here we get another red jewel. When you defeat the enemies, a shiny silver dark gem will appear. If you collect 100 of these, you gain 1 life. Even if you're defeated, you won't have to go back very far. That's a weird little wisp thing there. Five enemies left. Okay. That one's kind of like a boss of the area, I guess. Yeah, I just want to make sure I didn't have any more treasures or anything there. Nothing in this area. And that didn't really seem to do anything. What about the flower here? Flower in the corner says, try playing the flute. Play the melody. He softly played the melody he had learned from Lola. He heard a soft voice from somewhere. Go to the switch on the right-hand wall. The door won't open unless you push this switch on the count of 3. When I shout, push the switch. I'll count 1, 2, 3. Don't make a mistake. Stop, the door's open. Go in. Alright, but we're not done with this place yet. Got 22 enemies in this area. No way to hit that switch, so we're not quite sure what it's going to do yet. Seems pretty likely that it's going to make a bridge. And yeah, in this dark space, there's actually going to be a statue over here now. If we approach that, Will hears a voice in his head. Will, I've been waiting a long time for you to come. I am Friedan. I am eternal. Let me help you on your journey. As time goes by, you'll come to understand my nature. Will gradually loses consciousness. Yeah. So there are times in dungeons where you can actually transform into Friedan, the knight. Looks like you're hurt. Close your eyes. Your shape is only temporary. Try standing in front of the statue next to you. Yeah, of course, I already did that. And yes, if you come into the dark spaces here and talk to Gaia when you're injured at all, you will get your life fully restored. Okay. And his sword does have a longer reach. Plus he does more damage, so he can take these guys out more quickly. Yeah, that one probably would have taken forever for Will to take him out. Of course, he can still do telekinesis, but for him, he just like holds out his sword and his hair blows in the wind. And he can still run, of course, too. Treasure this way. Okay, another red jewel. Wait, yeah. I believe there should be one more here yet, somewhere. Somewhere in this dungeon. Alright, defense is increased. And yeah, when you get the defense and the power increases, that counts for like all of your characters. It's not just for Will or just for Friedan. Obviously, Friedan's power and defense are probably better already, but when the enemies are destroyed, Will can return to his original shape. Yeah, so once you beat the dungeon, it's automatically going to go back to Will. You can't just continue as Friedan for the whole story. I think there's a jewel in one of these. Okay, there we go. I saw you, but I'm surprised you can change your shape like me. I'm Lily, an Atori girl protected by the flower spirit. How? You know a melody you could only have heard from us. I learned it from Grandma Lola. She hummed it whenever she was upset. I have had some of her pie. It tastes rather unusual, doesn't it? You know my grandmother? Actually, she asked me to rescue you. So why was she surprised that he could learn that melody then? The elder is calling. I have to go. We'll meet again. Goodbye, Will. I mean, the only thing she did in helping to rescue me was helping me get through that one door. I mean, I guess he might have been stuck if he didn't know that, so fair enough. Yeah, I think it's meant to be nighttime now. Things are kind of dark. Got the lights turned out. Well, there are some lights, but yeah, even here it's dark. Let's go to... see if we can help Kara get out of here, though. I think the guards are sleeping. I'm not gonna try messing with him. I made it past him anyway, so... Of course you've come. Thank you. Was the guard asleep outside? His nickname is Old Snorehead. Sleeping again. Your little pig has come. His name is Hamlet. Cute, isn't he? He's very smart. He has some kind of strange pig power. Please, take me out of here. Alright. We got a party member with us. Oh, wait. It will be a long trip. We should take food. Would you go to the cellar with me? I think by cellar, she just means the area back down here. On the way to the jail. You found a large, yummy roast leg of yak. Everything's ready. Let's go before the soldiers find us. Yeah, and she said something about searching the barrels, I think, but sometimes I'm just tapping around trying to look for stuff and you automatically skip dialogue that way. At last, we can leave. Let's go to your house. I'm worried about your grandparents. They hurry to Will's. Alright, back to South Cape. Well, yep, it's been ransacked. What? What's happened? It's awful. Who would do such a thing? My grandparents. Grandpa Bill. Grandma Lola. I'll look upstairs. Yeah, it's not like there's that much sticks. Ooh, Will, come here, quick. It's terrible, terrible. What happened? Look at the wall. This mark. A jackal. The jackal's here. Jackal? He's the hunter hired by my mother. An evil man who will stop at nothing. Once he starts after you, there's no stopping him. He has no regard for human life. My grandpa and grandma. Don't worry, you two. You're the one who... Who are you? I'm Will's friend. Lily, do you know anything about this? It's okay. Your grandpa and grandma are safe. They're in my village. Your village? Iterary village. I've never heard of this village. Naturally, my village has a barrier around it. Ordinary people like you can't see it. Let's go, Will. Okay. I'm going too. It's far too dangerous for a princess. You can't stop royalty. I do whatever I want. Typical of a princess. I think something good is going to happen. Before we go to my village, should we meet the townspeople? We might not be back here for a long time. I don't think there's really anything as far as items go to gain. But I mean, we can talk to our friends at least. And let's see, did I have enough for another prize here? No, I think I'm one short. Or no, 5 was the next one, okay. Defense power will be raised. Yeah, for one more we get life force. So they give you quite a few of them pretty quickly early on here. Yeah, if you think we already got 7 and there are only 50, if that has any indication of how far we are in the game, not really. I'm gonna win again for sure. I think this is the same stuff they said before. Oh, okay. Death, I guess, was the one that was not different. What happened, Will? You look so gloomy. Something you can't tell us about? What's the matter? You're not acting like the same old Will. I think if I just try to leave, or do I actually need to go talk to Lily and Kara again? Yeah, it's not going to let me go anywhere. Are you ready to go? Yes. I think something wonderful is going to happen. No, from here on there will be many hardships. You're nitpicking. That's what I expected. Have you ever been outside the castle? Crazy girl. Are you totally ignorant of the world? Will is my friend, understand? Hey Will, aren't you my friend too? I'm going to the village. Yeah, let's say yes, of course. I'm glad, Will. Let's go hand in hand. The three set off for Lily's village together. Yeah, it's a little bit farther away. Some nice kind of calming music. So yeah, we're at a Tory village, but before we go any further here and try to find Grandpa and Grandma, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for today. So we'll pick up here next time and we'll continue on with the game and see what else we're gonna have to do next. There was some talk about some Incan ruins, so that's probably where we're gonna end up. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.